You know, I don't remember ending off in my room, but apparently I did. But that's neither here nor there. No, there is finding Leviathan. Perhaps once and for all. Because I need to know what's going on with this thing. It's mind-controlling colonies to make people go away. It's killing people. But most importantly, it can kill a Reaper, and I want that. So let's go meet up with Anne back on the Citadel and see what... That's not the button. That's not the button at all. I'll say one day I'll get used to navigating this, but I don't think I will. Oh good, nothing's chasing me now. Right, because I did a quest. Now, was there any place I need to investigate otherwise? Nothing here, right? I feel like I've gone here several times and it's still empty. Supposedly easy if there's a red ring around the system, though. Meaning I can't leave. There's no red ring. I don't know what I'm looking for. Alright, time to seek out
something.
That was quick. Take the fuel. Stop. I pinged once. Erinley. Erinley is a garden world in its last stages of habitability. While its soil still supports agriculture, its animal biodiversity has fallen to record lows, and the most successful remaining life is toxic blue-green algae and insect-like pest species. So this world is dead. A large Solarian colony is trying to restore biodiversity to the planet, but the setbacks are a fact of life. Mineral and fuel mining remains lucrative, however, and Erinley has a thriving spaceport that refuels many ships passing into the Terminus system. Wow. I can't believe this planet went through a whole cycle of growing things and then being unable to support life aside from things that want everything else to die. I guess it'll just rot. That's unfortunate. Money's good. It's not, you know, war assets and stuff, but money's good. Also, that's the end of that system. Putting them both in one go. Apparently I'm just clairvoyant. 28%? How much is in here? Did this open up after Thessia? Because, geez.
Signal confirmed.
That's one. I pinged twice. Are you kidding me? Believed to be a post-garden world, Zenithu has a large deposits of calcium carbonate in sedimentary rocks, indicating it may once have had plate tectonics and even plant life. Its swirling clouds of dust and snow may have occurred more recently and blocked the sun, creating a mass extinction event. Oh. The dinosaurs got dead. Its surface gravity is comfortable, and its temperatures tolerable by most sapient species. So what does it got for me? Who's hanging out here? What's hanging out here? Terminus freighters. There we go. That's something to help fight. Now to... Oh no, 100%. That was it. Good to go.
Faster than light jump successful.
Perfect. Making this easy for me. I'm gonna run out of fuel. Alright, so Willow. Bing. Nothing there.
I found something.
Got it. Hagalaz. I feel like I've scanned Hagalaz on a previous game before. Hagalaz is a second-tier garden world that receives little attention from the galactic community, and yet I remember. Maybe. A Solarian mining expedition initially discovered the planet, which was promptly strong-armed away from them by organized crime figures. Hagalaz's exploration rights were then sold to the highest bidder, which led to a brief burst of mining colonies in the 2000s, but most of those were abandoned when other planets were found with more accessible resources. Though Hagalaz has a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere capable of supporting life, its rotational period is slower than Earth's, making its day and night 98 Earth days long. One rotation is 98 Earth days. That's a long day. The intense heat on one side of the planet and extreme cold on the other make for violent storm cells wherever the sun is rising or setting. As a result, the flora and fauna of Hagalaz had developed the capability to live in cycles of ice, flooding, baking heat, and dramatic air pressure changes. The biota of the planet has been largely unexploited by the exotic pet and gardening trades, since simulating their natural conditions is problematic for the average consumer. Yeah, I want a pet from this cool world, but I can't survive those conditions, so never mind. I feel like there was a mission on Hagalaz before. In 2. Really? Like, where is that then? It's like on the opposite side on the bottom? I know you're blocking it. Tutorial. I should turn that off. Wait, is it here? I can't tell because the stupid tutorial's in the way. Move! I'm trying to look for it. Ah, there it is. Shadow Broker support team. Huh. I'll take it. 50%. So there's something else still out here somewhere. Alright. Time to go crazy scanning, because danger has arrived. Or I can get caught. That'll work too. I found it! I found it! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Evasion successful.
Success. Mine. I need the fuel. Stop it. Go away. Done. Leaving.
Reapers eluded.
Alright. And then here. Lots to scan. There's an asteroid belt, which is going to be probably problematic for me. Because who knows what'll be...
Confirmed.
That was easy. Alingon. Alingon Deceptive was so named by Solarian scouts because as their probes landed on the planet, their instruments started going awry. This turned out to be due to the high concentration of magnetically active periclase, magnesia, in the core and crust of the planet. This interferes with scans and broadcasts, which has given rise to countless spacer stories of pirates lying in wait in Alingon's magnetosphere, or crashed ships with untold fortunes stranded on the surface. In reality, any pirates would have a hard time locating prey amongst all the interference, and would live lives cut off from the rest of the galaxy, as the magnetosphere kills extraplanetary communication. Yeah, magnetic interference would be real bad. Alingon's other natural features are a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide, spectacular dry ice formations, and xenon gas, which can be skimmed from the upper atmosphere and used in ion thrusters. So, what am I getting? What's hiding here, then? If living here is not great, and scanning is... Or, not scanning, but communication is... Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wait! Was this system just where the, Shadow Broker was? Was Hagalaz where the Shadow Broker was? Is that why it's familiar to me? I don't remember. Ooh, I'm already maxed out on fuel, though, thanks. Oh no, I'm maxed out now. And the Reapers won't show up. Time to go. System cleared. Yeah, that may be the case. Hagalaz may have been where the Shadow Broker was, and I just didn't remember. But it's in the back of my mind. Which is, admittedly, a weird thing for me to remember, but, you know. If I remember it, I remember it. Horsehead. Does Horsehead still have nothing in it? Kite's Nest is at 77, so I'm going to hit that at some point. At some point, maybe now. Just, oh, Kepler Verge is also Nubian Expanse. Ninma. Alright, let's just go finish up Kite's Nest, and then I'll go investigate the blank points. I know I said I was going to go do more Leviathan, but, you know. Completionism. If it doesn't have 100... Oh, there's a new place, that's why. If it doesn't have 100%, it needs to. Luckily, it's quicker in a way, because there's, like, few places to find. But it's also, like, more annoying, because I gotta
found something.
Scan things. Found it. Cholis. Cholis is a large rock planet wreathed in a haze of carbon dioxide and xenon. It was discovered by Batarian astronomers during the last century and first visited in the 2150s by hegemony survey teams. A small number of colonists lived in the aerostat habitats above its oppressive cloud layer, harvesting carbon dioxide. No habitats can be detected now. It is likely the Reapers eliminated them, or the colonists submerged them into the scorching atmosphere in an attempt to hide. I mean, that sounds dangerous, but if it's Reapers or that, that's probably the better choice, yeah. That said, I can find something here. Question is, what is it? Governor Grothan Paznes. I found a governor hiding here. So, you know, success? Where? Is it up top? Is it here? Yep, found it.
Faster than light jump successful.
Spin, go. Get the fuel so I can see the 100%. If it's not on a planet, it's gonna be fuel. Which is funny because I feel like it'd be a lot easier to find fuel on a planet. But, you know, I didn't design it. Weird that the easiest thing to do is just scavenge for fuel in space and not, you know, pick it up when you're on a planet. But that's just me. Go check out Kepler Verge. I feel like some race hails from the Kepler Verge. I just don't remember what. Oh, this place has nothing, huh? Yeah, this is a starry zone that has nothing. Or rather, I was here because this is where Ontarom is. So, nothing there. Did Ninma have anything? Or is that also blank? At least the loading is fast. Oh god, I feel like something was here, and I just never found it. Yeah, because Reaper's gonna show up, but I never found anything in, Maskim Zul. Somehow. Alright, time to get out.
Reapers eluded.
Is there nothing here? You know what? I'm leaving. I feel like I've been here so many times. Probably should have come in from the other way. Can I make it out? Can I make it out? Can I make it out? Jump!
Faster than light jump successful.
I'm out. Nubian Expanse? Or was that also a plot zone? Things to find, maybe.
Signal confirmed.
Alright, something there. Pragia. Oh, it's Pragia! The jungle planet Pragia is overrun by choking hypergrowth caused by industrial mutated plant species. This, combined with its relative isolation and lack of population, has made Pragia an occasional base of operations for drug runners, weapon smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agents seeking secrecy. Sustained habitation on Pragia is extremely difficult, where mutant and even poisonous plant life can overgrow colonies in days instead of years. So we're gonna find, like, biotic people here because of the dude we left here after we bombed the Cerberus place. Research data from Pragia. Hey! Upgrades! Alright, research data is something I should have expected, yes. Alright, and begins the chase. Come on, there has to be more in Dhaka. There it is. I wasn't even halfway through my joke. But it happened. Oh, I ended up too high, I think. I got it, I got it, I got it. Top off the fuel. Good.
Reapers eluded.
I'm surprised we don't have a way of just, like, keeping fuel, you know? Like, extra storage? Sell it off or something? Alright, there's 2 planets here?
I found.
Yeah, it would be this one. Yam. With over 90% of its surface covered in oceans, Yam is a habitable nitrogen-oxygen world, but its extremes can be quite hostile to sapient life. The heat from its extremely long day reaches dangerous levels, ranging from 44 Celsius at night to 53 in the afternoon in the temperate zones. Hurricanes run unchecked across the oceans, with winds reaching up to 250 kilometers per hour. While there are some arthropod-like animals, the predominant forms of life are various kinds of toxic algae blooms that stretch across hundreds of kilometers across. However, other biohydrocarbon algae blooms are suitable for use as biofuel, and farming the green gold forms the backbone of Yam's economy. Oh, instead of oil, it's power algae. Neat. Can I get some power algae then? Can I improve my fuel efficiency on the Normandy? Where is it? There is it. Alliance Marine Recon Unit. What were you reconning over here? Because this is a weird place to be. Alright. Mine. Don't fade to black. Time to go. And I'm out.
Faster than light jump successful.
Kertasi's next. There is... This sun is very close. There's one planet.
Signal confirmed.
Yeah? Never would have expected that. Naressa. I feel like I've read about Naressa before. Neressa is an unremarkable methane ammonia ice giant with small family of icy moons. It is likely that the Cartossi system had additional worlds earlier in its history, but these have been swallowed by the aging giant star. Cartossi is an elderly, metal-poor population 2-star, broadly similar to Arcturus. Well, none of that rings a bell, but I feel like the name does. And that's all I got to run with. But I'm also pretty sure I couldn't have landed on this, so maybe there was some important resource to pick up here. Such as Alliance Frigate Trafalgar. Cool. That it? It's not it. Oh, it's right there. Easy. I managed to ping both because it's so close. 50 units. There isn't even that much fuel here. I didn't even get topped off. But I'm out. Glad I came here because there was stuff. I forgot they were there. Whoops.
Invasion successful.
Just, a minor level of panic. Forgot that there would be a threat. I think that's everything now. Yeah. Alright, back to the Citadel. Because everywhere else I've been has been just, empty zones. Before that, actually, since I've picked up a whole bunch of stuff, I want to see what my number is. How big is big number now? Like, have I hit 8,000? That'd be really cool. Granted, all those things could have also just been like 5 points each, so. That bar is full. I've hit the edge of that bar. And yet, I don't think I've hit maximum. I've just hit the limits of what the bar can gauge. But it's at 7,500. There's literally no more bar left. Shadowbroker's support team. Shadowbroker's strength lies in her connections. Dr. Liara Tassoni has a team of operatives able to procure almost any supplies at any time by using an extensive network of bribes, blackmail, and favors. This logistical support has been important to building the Crucible, as the disruption of communications and travel makes gathering resources risky at the best of times. The Elcor Flotilla is worth 40 as well. Elcor Flotilla possesses a few cruisers and carriers, but its real value is troop transport. Because of their shape, the Elcor carry shoulder-mounted heavy weapons. VI-run systems handle reloading, targeting, and ammunition selection. It is not unusual to see a troop of Elcor soldiers toting rocket launchers, chain guns, and other intimidating weapons on their backs, as if they weigh nothing at all. That sounds awesome. Can we see that? Probably not. But I want to see it. Oh, hey, here's the governor. Ah, right, Batarian governor was hanging out in the Batarian space of hiding zone. Governor of the Batarian colony Kamala was outspoken in the early hours of Reaper assault, blaming the Alliance for the destruction of a Batarian comms buoy that were, in fact, destroyed by the Reapers. Now liberated from his world, the governor has undergone a dramatic conversion. His daily extranet videos rally his formerly conservative xenophobic subjects to embrace the Citadel species as brothers and sisters in arms. Unlike many Batarian politicians, he also avoids micromanaging military affairs, content with inspirational tasks and the logistical nightmare of providing urgently needed relief to Batarian refugees. You're a decent person. Nice. Ah, yeah. This was Vorcha stuff, right? The Void Devils are a recent military creation consisting of Vorcha fighter pilots trained by human and Turian mentors. Ooh, that sounds hyper-lethal. Though uniformly young by other species standards, the Devils have laser-like focus on the task of taking out enemy ships. Courageous in the extreme, they are also notably disciplined for Vorcha. During the invasion of their homeworld, the Devils fought hard, but ultimately obeyed the order to retreat when the wing was still intact, leaving them alive, but burning for revenge. That's surprising. I kind of wish we had more Vorcha representation too, because they were definitely, look at these little demon imp enemies that are there to be fodder, instead of whatever this could be. Vorcha Labor Team. The goggles are so funny. It feels so weird to see them. These socialized Vorcha were a maintenance and calibration crew on a small scientific outpost orbiting Tyrix. Such skilled labor is rare among Vorcha, but not unheard of, since Vorcha trained by other species for precision tasks developed finely tuned nerves and senses. Additionally, this crew can heal cellular damage caused by radiation exposure, which is useful since the Crucible is being built where no planet's magnetosphere protects it and extravehicular activity on its hull is often required. Cool, so they can survive harsh conditions. Liquid assets. Oh yeah, this is from Ilium. This is literal money from Ilium. No war can be fought without a bankroll, and the corporate mavens of Ilium know it. Having escaped the invasion, a so-called Gang of Five is leveraging their staggering financial power to acquire the best talent and materials for the Prothean device. They are doing so in necessary ignorance, believing that they are hiring and acquiring parts for a new kind of fusion plant, as the device's existence is a tightly guarded secret. So basically they just know this will help the war. Give money. And like, yeah, sure. All the Marine divisions. That got updated again. Human forces fighting servers took losses due to part and shortage of engineers in the Alliance fleet. Oh. Did I do that? It's okay though, the first fleet's going good. Where are the other fleets? Fifth fleet is okay. The Normandy's great though. More Crucible stuff. Shadowbroker starship tick. Yeah! The Shadowbroker's unmanned vessel served as both a data repository and stealth ship for the enigmatic information trader. The ship ingeniously drew its power from the thunderstorms raging constantly on the planet it orbited, relying on an interlocking system of kinetic barriers, grounding rods, and capacitors to avoid being ripped apart. These systems have been repurposed for sections of the Crucible that require the safe discharge of tremendous amounts of energy. Cool, we basically took this ship that was gonna be scrap and repurposed it. The Terminus freighters, the Terminus systems teem with planets rich in rare elements, minerals, and other raw materials important for the Crucible. Fortunately, the Terminus systems also have a great quantity of freighter vessels. Athabasca-class ships, while only lightly armored, can carry millions of tons of freight with fuel tanks optimized for long, hazardous journeys. The Jovian dissertation, scientific data draws conclusions about the gas giant's Isale's exceptionally powerful magnetic field, which has complex interactions with those of its moons. The mathematics used to model this complexity can provide new insight to the math of the Prothean device. A brief glance at the data hints at some kind of energetic pulse that might pass through the magnetosphere of a planet unimpeded, but any details are best arrived by high-energy physicists. Cool, I don't understand it, but it gave me 5 points. Radiation shielding sheath, Prothean device is being built in space, where its inner workings may be vulnerable to cosmic radiation from nearby stars. While the construction plan has taken standard risks into account, a sudden turn in space weather could pierce the basic shielding and irradiate the device and crew. Superior radiation shielding, used by orbital stations near the gas giant, Cineas, would provide a low-cost way to keep the device safe against all but the most unusual energetic emissions. Oops, too far back. Never mind, just enough far back. We got the tech. We got the numbers. So, it's looking good. Now.
Commander Shepard.
Hello. Let's actually go see the person I was intending to see. Big sidetracking. But at this point, it's Mass Effect. It's par for the course. To Bryson's lab. And what do you got for me? Alright, and Edie's back too. Edie's definitely taking like center stage on this. Oh, she's sad. Right, her dad's dead.
Hello? Anne, are you here?
Looks like she's here. She's also very unhappy. For good reason.
Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
I'm not surprised. Are you okay?
Of course. Are you all right?
Yes. No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
I can come back if you need.
It's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay.
You're not, but if you want to push forward.
This again. He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. but he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You still went in the same field, though.
Angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work.
Ah.
I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
Alright then. Let's get to it.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark.
That's not much to go off of.
But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
I don't know, the dark is pretty scary. Alright. So, what are we doing? Stuck on corners again.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Oh, wish I got to know him.
Take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination.
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals.
Good.
But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
I don't know if that's true. I wish I had a screen this big. Though I don't know what I'd do with that much screen.
You studied the Arachnite?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Arachnite as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
So telepathy, but science.
Hey, loco. Need a...
Whoa! What are you doing here?
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping.
What are you doing? Making friends?
Commander, you see this thing? This is great!
Is it? I mean, look at him, he's a funny guy, but... Haha. I like you
Hey,
now.
Edie, husk bites, they don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
I recommend you apply Metagel.
Edie, please. Okay. There we go.
Hey, if nobody claims this thing, we could take it with us. You know, for research or, I don't know, whatever.
Why? You want him? You want a pet? Deliver this to your cabin? Does it have to go to my cabin? Can he go to his? He doesn't have a cabin. You know what? I'm taking you home with me.
All right. Just don't tell anybody.
Nice! You think Esteban will let me set up bowling pins in the cargo bay?
What? Why? Maybe. I'll put in a word with him. You don't have a problem with that, right?
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Ah.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
Come on now.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact.
Ah.
I wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear.
But he did make it.
He'd have hated dying here.
I don't think he had much chance to think about it. For better or for worse.
Anne, I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
Elaborate.
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
I don't want to have to put you down if it goes wrong.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
This is crazy.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
That's because it is.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You don't have to do this, but I want to, right?
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
There it goes.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Now I'm really glad that James is here.
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
I'm super not, though.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
How much more?
Heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Not yet, not yet.
Say that, Lieutenant.
Signal is fading. Maintain connection.
We can fight them. We can win this.
The cycle cannot be broken.
I'm good at breaking bikes.
Focusing the point of origin. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
Oh, we gotta stop.
I'm stopping this!
Stop it. Yes. No, no, do it, do it.
Raise the shield.
Jeez. Look at her.
Anne? Anne, are you all right?
I'm not sure. It hurts.
It's gonna be okay. You did great. Edie, did we get anything?
Yes, Shepard. But it will take time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Alright. It's something.
Worth it.
Agreed, Lieutenant. Anything else, Anne?
It was dark. Cold. I can tell you this much. Leviathan is angry.
He can be angry.
We're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
Well, Edie, are you okay? Edie? Edie? This is not how we do this. When you moonwalk, you're supposed to be going in the other direction. Alright, have fun with that then. What is the actual quest here? Edie has marked possible locations for the Leviathan on the galaxy map. Scan locations, find Leviathan. Alright, that sounds vague enough to work. James, where'd you go? Did you take your own taxi here or something? Whose car is this? 'Cause I don't think this is on the Normandy. We just have a car here? Just rental car? Alright, well...
Commander?
Okay. Let me go talk to Edie real quick. See if she has something to say. Because I feel like I may have missed dialogue because I didn't talk between, but only after. I feel like you're not hitting buttons if you're flailing around up here. But you do you. Camera, what was that?
Hello, Shepard.
Alright, never mind.
Commander.
Okay. Then off we go. Where will we be heading? Because there's... how many places? Scan for Leviathan in Sigurd's Cradle. That looks pretty definitive to me. Although I guess it'll be in one of the systems and not just the first one we reach. Well, it can't be because I've already been to Sigurd's Cradle. Alright, 100% here. Linal, Mill, and Saitopet. Let's go to Mill then. And begin scanning.
I found something.
Alright. Chalkos. Chalkos is notable for being one of the few garden worlds in the Milky Way that is also part of a binary planet system. Both it and its heavenly twin Selvos are in a stable orbit with one another, in addition to orbiting the star Mill. Chalkos' greenhouse gases lead to a hotter climate than Earth, and solar eclipses caused by Selvos, while common, are not frequent enough to be a good solar shade. This did not prevent a colony from springing up, largely Asari and varying species of mates. It was far from an idyllic settlement. Like many terminus worlds, it was rife with farmers growing psychoactive substances, armed gangs, with genetic engineering that would be illegal in council space. But aside from the maddening heat and photo period, it was quite inhabitable. The Reapers turned to Chalkos to rubble. Oh. Emergency broadcasts caught in the light cone coming from the planet indicate that the Reapers used ground forces to invade and spent little time harvesting. As they departed, the Reapers bombarded the planet from orbit, either because they needed to reinforce another front quickly, or had gathered data on genetic engineering they needed. Either way, they were hyper done with the planet and everyone in it. So then what's left? A Leviathan? No, but a Husk neural map. That's something. Oh, that was it. Alright, moving on. At least I got something. Instead of, nothing. So, it's okay, I guess. Ping? No. Ping?
Signal confirmed.
Laconics. Laconics is far enough from its F-class star that its temperatures are almost tolerable to sapient life, but its extremely thin atmosphere makes it almost as hostile as a vacuum. As such, the planet was uninhabited. Mining drones piloted from orbital stations would brave the high gravity to extract iridium, osmium, and other valuable heavy metals. The Reapers did not overlook Laconics in their sweep of the system, and orbital stations are now destroyed. No more mining for you. Alright, over there. There it is. It probably doesn't need to be in the center, but I liked it. Search unsuccessful. Scans of the planet's surface show no evidence of Leviathan's energy signature. Continue your search.
No sign of Leviathan at these coordinates.
Oh, so that's just nothing there. Cool. Aha, what about here? Triginta Petra. A low-density planet in comparison to Earth, Triginta Petra is also drier, with wide land masses that are largely desert. Its dextrochirality, native to life, has yet to make it out of the oceans, primarily producing cyanobacteria, which provide a limited amount of oxygen in the atmosphere. A handful of Turians colonized the planet and attempted to introduce land plants. Their chief hurdle was the lack of good topsoil, which required imports and sophisticated farming practices to overcome. The farmer's maxim on Triginta Petra was, if you can last 5 seasons, you officially know what you're doing. Preliminary scans of Triginta suggest that the Reapers judged its population too low to harvest and struck its colonies with kinetic impactors. They then moved on, trusting that the destruction of the food supply's main arteries would finish off inhabitants of such a poor biota-poor world. So hit them in the supply line, and they'll wither on their own. Wish we could do that to the Reapers, but I don't know what supplies they need. Dextro rations! Hey, Garrus, Tally, you guys need food, right? Although I guess that's going to the Crucible and not the Normandy. Bye, guys.
Reapers eluded.
Spoilers, there's no Leviathan there. Is this the last one? Is this just where it is? 2181 Arian.
I found something.
Oh? 2181 Despoina. This planet was only spotted recently by human space probes, and no records indicate it has been explored since. Scans indicate it is covered in an ocean of liquid water and has a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. So it's habitable. By, like, people. It is highly likely to have at least some photosynthetic life. So it's 1.3 AU from its sun. It's a year and a half for its year. And this is very Earth-like. This is an Earth-like planet. Cool. Which, you know, if we were to land on it, would make it very easy to survive on there without needing our helmets. Oh, search successful. Scans reveal a faint trace of a Leviathan's energy signature. Closer examination required for confirmation.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Cool. Well, let's get down there then. Who to bring? Edie for sure. And who did I even bring last time? I don't remember. You know what? Let's just take Tally. It's been a while. I want to hang out with Tally. Do I have a level to spend or something? Right, solitary shotgun. That's fine. That's fine. I do not have a level for myself. I do not have a level for Edie. I do have levels for Tally. Wait, level 60. Am I maxed? Oh, I am maxed. I'm not getting any more levels. Huh. So those lift grenades are never going up. I have 3 points and I don't know where to spend them. That's a little sad. Let's put these then in combat drone, rockets, or chain lightning. Rockets are cool though, so let's go with those. And that's it, we're done. I can't give anything more to her. Let's see, if I take away a point from warp ammo to get 5 points back, that'll give me 8. Then I can spend 4 on here, and it'll give me... I'll have 4 left over that I can't use. Nope, I need 5. So I'll be left with 4 points that I can't use. Huh. Well, it's fine. I don't use lift grenades that often anyway. It's weird that I can't, like... I mean... that I can't max everything, I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, now that I have those 3 points left over, it's a little weird, because
Cortez,
it's not even.
What's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet.
Great.
Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
What are we expecting to find?
Dr. Bryson classified Leviathan as a Reaper killer. It appears it doesn't wish to be found.
Well, too bad.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
But after that? If it's a Reaper, even one that went rogue, do we really want help from something like that?
I mean, it just needs to be pointed at Reapers to shoot them. That's all I'm asking for.
Nobody says we have to be friends with it. But if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Is it in the middle of the ocean?
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean.
Yep.
I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
What are these structures then?
That's possible.
Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Well, I guess we can test it now.
Find out.
Oh, well, never mind.
Status. Some kind of pulse hit us. Systems are shutting down.
I think he's mad. I think Levy's a little mad. We good though, right? That's not my gun. Oh, look at all this cover.
Everyone all right?
My suit's intact. Maybe a few bruises under it.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
M55 Argus. What is the Argus? You look really cool though. You look like, where is it? Yeah, you look like the Maddock, but like sleeker. What's your deal? The Argus is a high-powered rifle favored by senior CSEC officers. What is it doing out here then? An excellent close-range weapon, its burst of fire ensure ammunition conservation during lengthy conflicts. Other law enforcement agencies across the galaxy are adopting the Argus as their standard rifle, as much for its intimidation factor as its suppression power. That sounds cool. It is heavy. It immediately drops me down to -10. So, cool, but I'm good. And no one else here can use it. Maybe I'll try it out in the,
Others have been stranded here as well. We aren't the first to
the range at
encounter
some
that
point.
pulse.
Yeah?
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
What is that? Oh, that's a super rusted, Atlas. Datapad. Attenbrooks. The hull will hold. That's what they say. Whatever god watches over Ezo prospectors came through for us. Despite a hell of a smack in the water landing, the MSV Monarch displaces enough air to stay afloat. We're all thankful we're alive. Captain Pratt even ordered the champagne broken out. Helps perspective, I guess. The big puzzle, what downed us in the first place? Kunshan says it wasn't lightning. It was some kind of pulse. A directed energy weapon seems likely, but where would it have come from? There's no radio traffic. The whole bloody ocean is silent. Tonight, the techs are going to try rerouting the power to get a good mass drop before getting the thrusters firing. If it all goes well, we'll be airborne in 24 hours. I don't think it went well. That's just what I'm seeing here.
Any idea how old these are?
The bones are untouched by scavengers. If they rotted clean from humidity and exposure, it might take more than a year.
Good. Datapad log, Shen Kunshan. Attempts to get airborne have failed every time. The damage done by the pulses, if you could call it damage, doesn't make physical sense. The connections aren't fried, but the Monarch's thrusters disengage. The distress beacon is likewise dead, but most of our electronics are still functioning. It doesn't seem to be a result of shielding. Without a distress beacon, we've got no chance. I hear bad things about ration supplies, and I think that's why the captain ordered us to collect rainwater and set up tents on the deck. It keeps us busy. Brooks has been talking about using the Triton's weapons to try blast fishing. I agree, but I haven't seen anything that looks like a fish. I wish I were an optimist. Oh, well, if there's no fish, there's no food. If there's no food, I'm gonna die. Star chart. I see something down there, but I'll be back. I want to check out the tents. Oh, dear.
Explains why no one gets out of here.
Datapad log, Dr. Chai Lin. The rations will hold to us 2 days more. Brooks sent a drone to the bottom, and it came up with bioluminescent plant life. None of it is edible. I warned the crew not to eat it before my tests were done, but Romero and Mullins tried it anyway. They haven't stopped vomiting, and their dehydration wastes fresh water. We sent Kunshan's team on a raft over to the wrecks. They came back with spheres, some kind of organic-based alien technology, and nothing to eat. I want to believe they'll give us some answers, but if they had helped the other ships figure out what happened, they wouldn't be here, now would they? It's getting cold. I'll bother with that in a second. Take that money, then what's in here? Datapad log, Captain Abel Pratt. Ramos is our first death. He tried to throw one of those spheres overboard, and something happened. Kunshan and maybe 3 or 4 others started beating him like madmen. I wish I was quick enough to save him. They showed no remorse, not even comprehension. It's clear I am no longer in control. We held a funeral to keep order. The crew would have been at his body like wild dogs. We compromised. He will be tethered in the water to attract scavenging animals that we can catch for food. If he doesn't get a bite within 3 of this planet's days, we cut him loose as a water burial. We've sealed the Tritons off. They're dangerous, especially given the crew's mental state. Like kingdom for a shark. Dude just wants to eat a shark in this trying time. Alright, but do I have to break the spheres? Because they have the breakable sort of indicator on them. Another artifact on the datapad. Datapad log. Encarna Camacho. The captain gets it now. He tried to lock himself in the ship, screaming that he had to fix it. We were gentle. One person for each limb. We let him rest on the sphere. Sometime in the middle of the night, he came around, and now he agrees. We won't leave. Why would we? I think this will be my last entry. Everyone here understands me. If anyone finds us, they might feel differently, but that can be fixed in time. It's so good not being hungry anymore. Why are you not hungry anymore? Are you not hungry because you don't feel it, or are you not hungry because you've been eating people? Because that's bad. I mean, it's all bad, but it's bad. Oh, it's a Triton, but it's basically an Atlas.
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different, though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
It seems beyond repair, given the tools immediately available.
Yeah. I was in here. So yeah, this ship is...
Look, up there.
super hyper doomed. Where? Oh, jeez.
They were right behind us.
Protect the shuttle!
Hang on.
Cortez, situation!
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
And detonate. What's left? That's what's left.
Cortez!
Almost there, Commander.
Go away. Ooh, wait. That's a Marauder. There we go. Go down.
Cortez, what happened to almost there?
Edie, what happened? Oh, that's what happened.
See it now.
Just melee it. Where are you all coming from? How are you getting here so fast? Oh, hi there. Drone it real quick. That's a slight problem.
Cortez, I need that bird in the air!
Just a few seconds.
Okay, it's a little more than a slight problem, but you know.
Commander, I'm airborne.
Tally.
Some cover fire!
Tally. No. Revive Tally. Nice, thanks for the cover. Down, get down. Nope. Stop it. Why are you here?
Another pulse hit me. Flight control scrambled.
That's a problem.
Cortez is in trouble! Get to him!
Just shove him around. It's fine.
Commander, I've got enemy contact. Under fire.
Cortez, no! Stop it! Oh, that's a slight problem. That's a little more than a slight problem, actually. But, you know, that's why I got my powers. There we go. Ammo.
Okay, we're clear.
Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
Okay, let me just restock real quick. Because, boy, do I need the restock. Plus, most of the ammo stuff was, like, behind me. So, like, I'm fighting here and moving forward. That said, this fighting style is still good. So what happens if I break these? They break. What a surprise. Don't know if I should have done that, but I did it. Ammo. More ammo in here. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna have to come back and destroy them because they're keeping us grounded. Let's see. Let's go talk to Cortez and see what he deduces. 19 shots, huh? Why is it not even, like, 21 shots? Why is it a weird number? Alright. That's still a pretty clean landing you got there. Hydra missile launcher. Oh, that was there. I'll hold on to that.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
Can the Normandy extract us?
Too dangerous.
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Okay, but they can make it just fine because they're just crashing. Nice shots.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Lure it out.
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
I like that. How would that work?
Diving, man.
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration.
That's what's a Triton.
As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
All right.
Well, if that's what we have to do, let's get started.
Shepard, perhaps you are unaware of the degree of risk. Are we seriously proposing...
The other option is staying
We need to
here.
restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
I guess we are.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Oh god, it's on my back. Let's go to the closer one first. I don't know if that's even closer, but it's over here. Can I please move? Thank you.
Another power cell for you, Commander.
Here they come.
Yeah, a little dangerous.
Get another cell, Shepard. We'll hold them off.
I can slow him down a lot. Oops, not that one. This one. Alright. Get that. Plug it on my back. Can I keep using the same one? Oh, the power's going down. Got it. I gotta be fast. Understood.
Got another cell here.
On my way. Power's draining. Power's draining. Power's draining. Out of the way. Not you, Edie. You're fine. Push the button. I think it's mad.
One more cell, Commander.
That's a problem. That's a slight problem. That's a little bit of a problem.
Doors are opening, Commander. That mech is all yours. It should still have weapons capability.
Tally it up. Tally it up. Tally it up. Let's get to the Triton.
Get to that mech, Commander. We could use the help.
Oh, I could use this to break everything instead of wasting my own ammo. Oh, it's got a shotty? punch you, kick you, whatever this is. No, how dare you? Actually, I don't know if this is a shotgun. It may just be a railgun. Oh, hi.
That did it. Looks like we're in the clear now, Commander.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first.
Oh, can I go across this? To break all the things that I left back there? It has to recenter to be able to climb. It can't do it naturally. Can I make the jump? No. Alright then, fine. Excuse me. You guys, excuse me. You guys... You can't be serious, right? Oh, I can just walk over things, it's fine. It's really awkward, because they clearly didn't, like... They thought it over and decided this was the best solution. Like a weird scripted vault over instead of making it feel natural, like in Titanfall. I miss Titanfall.
All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Shepard, are you sure about this?
Nope.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Shepard, just...
I'll be back.
I'll be fine. Closing hatch.
Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comm link.
I read you. Here goes.
I definitely have a helmet that's spec'd for diving right now.